Salutations, storytellers. This is Jinx from Obsidian Portal, and this is my first impressions video for Atma, the role-playing card game. Atma is for 2 to 5 players. It takes approximately 2 hours to play, and it's for ages 13 and up. It's an easy-to-play card game that guides one game master and up to 4 players through a traditional tabletop role-playing game experience using only cards, 2 dice, and a handful of tokens. No books or expansive character sheets are required. It's all on the cards. Atma was created by Meromorph Games, a team of twin brothers in Maryland who have had great success with other card and token games. Nor Saga and the Shipwreck Arcana, both Kickstarters that did so well they warranted expansions. Having found the balance between simplicity and depth, their style is recognizably bright, beautiful, and innovative. Clever rules match with outstanding artwork to make Meromorph Games a worthwhile beneficiary of your Kickstarter pledge and digital dollar. So let's get into the game. What is Atma? Atma is a volcanic mineral with special properties that, quote, empowers the living and entwines the dying. It's a futuristic Earth with advanced tech, AI that's trying to free itself, inquisitive aliens, and political turmoil in regions full of secrets and ripe for adventure. What are the features of Atma? Simple rules using story logic, card instructions. There's 2 6-sided dice and tokens that will come with your physical copy. There's no prep required. You just deal the cards and read along. It's a collaborative story building kind of game between GM and players, with plenty of opportunities for players to suggest elements during play. If you're familiar with Dungeon World and other Powered by the Apocalypse games, Atma is very similar. Rules reference cards with illustrative icons, explain the basics, and a free PDF can help clarify anything else. Players choose a character from the deck and receive 8 cards that explain a little bit of their background and some of the world story, as well as what they can do. When play begins, they will have access to their character card and 1 basic move. Other cards are unlocked, meaning flipped over, as they progress through the game, revealing more unique moves, abilities, and backstories along the way. The GM, or Game Master, has a plethora of cards divided into different decks that guide the story along. Their job is to fill in the details and adjudicate rules, lead players towards the end of the story, deciding what their adversaries and allies will do as needed. GMs start with a backdrop card, which sets the stage. A story card, which defines the stakes and goals for the game session, like rescue someone or solve a mystery, and 3 scene cards. When players complete one of 2 goals listed on a scene card, the next scene is revealed. Props, twists, and extras are special cards that can be purchased with tokens. It's an in-game currency for the GM. And they're earned via specific player actions and generated as the game progresses. The main game mechanic is the dice roll. There's 2 6-sided dice included with the set, and they're rolled when a player wants to accomplish something that they might fail. They add various modifiers from their character cards, including stats like tough, calm, hasty, bright, and sly. 7 to 9 is a success. 10 or higher is a critical success, inflicting +1 harm. And 6 or below is either a failure or a success, as decided by the GM, depending on the needs of the story. So that's very flexible. Everything except critical successes generate tokens for the GM to spend to move the story forward. The GM may only save 3 tokens at a time. After that, they must spend them, which is how various card elements are activated. GMs don't roll dice. Props and twists cost 1 token. Extras and their abilities vary in price. You can always make up an excuse to deal 1 harm to a player by spending 1 token as a last resort. You can try Atma online before you buy, or while you're waiting for your cards to be delivered. Atma.meromorph.com is an in-browser playmat virtual tabletop that lets you host a game with a limited selection of cards, play through scenes, and experiment with actual cards from the physical game. You can see the artwork and read all of the game material. You can find out more by visiting their site, meromorphgames.com. Look for their blog and their Steam Workshop mod for Tabletop Simulator 2. What I like especially about Atma is that you just jump right in. It's no prep of any kind. So if you are playing another game and need something for a one-shot, you break this out and you're playing right away. You've got 2 hours of gameplay ready to go. You could also definitely use something like this for creating your own storylines as a GM for other games. You can modify elements of these particular cards to drop into other games that you happen to be running at the time. And it seems like a pretty good resource for players too, in terms of inspiration for player material. That's it for me. Thanks for listening to my first impressions video for Atma, the role-playing card game. I'm Jinx from Obsidian Portal. See you next time.